Chat's flying by. Jake's got notes, Cody's asking why. Same two names on the marquee sign. Biggest week of the year, but it feels like a rewind. We seen this tape till the edges fade. Same old story with a fresh coat of paint. They call it history, but it feels like glue, sticking us down while we're passing through. Into somewhere weekly, we're shouting the truth. Hey, on the road to Wrestlemania, singing nothing but the blues. Roman and Punk again, yeah, it's deja vu. You don't need Cody's clues to know we got the Wrestlemania blues. Oh yeah, you don't need Cody's clues to know we got the road to Wrestlemania blues. Vegas lights on the poster board, but my heart's off lying on the floor. New year, same gear, same four dudes, fresh coat, same coat, just a different tune. Where's that feud that keeps you up late? Where's that match you mark on the date? We want sparks, not recycled news, but they're dealing old cards like there's something new. Into somewhere weekly, we're chanting the truth. Hey, on the road to Wrestlemania, singing nothing but the blues. Roman and Punk again, yeah, it's deja vu. You don't need Cody's clues to know we've got the Wrestlemania blues. Oh, you don't need Cody's clues to know we've got the road to Wrestlemania blues. Jake's laughing through the let down. Cody's cracking one more joke. Chat's asking, is it worth it? Or are we watching mirrors and smoke? But we'll be live every weekend till the card feels brand new. Cause if they won't build it bigger, we'll build the hype right here with you. Yeah! Into somewhere weekly, we're singing for you. Hey, on the road to Wrestlemania, shaking off these blues. Roman and Punk again, we've paid those dues. You don't need Cody's clues to know we've got the Wrestlemania blues. Into somewhere weekly, yeah, till they change the view. You don't need Cody's clues to know we've got the road to Wrestlemania blues. Road to Wrestlemania blues. Why? Lars home screens ignite, Jake and Cody in the fight. Pixel wars, endless night, shadows fall under neon lights. Into somewhere we all go, lost in the static overflow. Voices scream, we need to know. Into somewhere we all go. Echo chambers filled with flame, cheering crowds shout the name. Bodies crash, glory made. The rules are bent, but the game's the same. Who are you in this machine? Flickering face on a glowing screen. Into somewhere we all go, lost in the static overflow. Voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Chat going wild, we just press live. Jake in the chair, Cody on vibe. Thumbnail done, but the numbers climb. Another weird clip, another wild time. Scrolling that queue like a shopping cart. Hit play on a mess, then tear it apart. Pause on the frame, zoom in on the fail. Bestie, that's Cam, throw it in the hell. Hey! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. You are my bitch. Let's do it. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Welcome to the show where the takes hit rude. Mic in our face, but we talk like dude. Hit him with the side eye, sip then stare. Why you breathing like that? Whole chat share. Inside joke turns into a cult. Clip it, ship it, algorithm jolt. From the first bad intro to the last hot take. If you click this once, then you ours, no escape. Yeah! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. In a somewhere we don't play it safe. Every cringe king, every chaos faith. If you typed in the chat, now you're part of the bit. You my bitch, I'm your bitch. Yeah, we locked in this. Whoa. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever.
And all that oil and juice you cover yourself in dries up.
Laughing through the let down. Cody's cracking one more joke. Chat's asking, is it worth it? Or are we watching mirrors and smoke?
It's
But we'll be
Wednesday.
live every week.
I've recorded all day. I'm exhausted. But we're here, and we're live, and it's Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. Building into WrestleMania season, into Somewhere Weekly. Jake, a.k.a. Countdown Ended, here with you live and in charge, as always, to bring you the latest in all of the wrestling news. So excited to have you all here with us.
And all that oil and jizz you cover yourself in dries up.
Regardless, that threw me off a little. But what doesn't throw me off, but does get me off, is my brother from another mother, the man, the myth, the legend, the man himself. Not Spaz Phoenix. I recorded with him earlier. It's Cody on 8316.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What a bunch of topics we got tonight. We're going to be talking WrestleMania, NXT Stand and Deliver. Did Liv fans turn into the AEW roster today? What else do we got? We got some more updates probably with Raw, SmackDown, and all those storylines.
Brock Lesnar saying he returned so he could make that money. No shit.
Yeah,
what
make the
about
moolah.
a preschool teacher and boss embezzling a ton of money to go to WWE live?
I saw a little about that earlier.
Yeah, so much more. We're going to get into all of it. So thank you, as always, for being here and joining us on Into Somewhere Weekly. I apologize. Not only have I not slept in days, I'm fighting the yawn. But this thing next to me, the thing you hear humming, is dying. That's the PC. So we're trying the best we can to keep the show going. Bear with us. If there's any technical hiccups, let us know. Hopefully the audio is good. We checked. It sounds all right, but we'll see.
If there's any technical hiccups, you said to blame me for whatever reason. That's in the
yeah
rundown right here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's in all the show notes.
Shit.
It's even on the board, right? Blame Cody. It's up there.
Wow.
I'm
What
sorry.
if I blame Spaz? I got to get this. Maybe I can get an answer.
Maybe. Can we blame
Is that on the
Spaz?
board?
Actually, that's on the board too. Damn.
Wow. Can we blame Pico the pig?
Can we blame Pico? No, sorry.
Paul?
Not on the board.
It's 3 strikes.
Yeah.
Paul?
You got 2. Paul. Is Paul on the board? Damn. Trying hard here.
Jeremy.
Got 2. Jeremy. Is Jeremy on the board? That's right. Jeremy went ahead and got the webcam set up, so he'll be guesting on the channel soon enough. You certainly heard his sexy voice on Into Somewhere Sports, and he'll be guesting along with us at some point during the build to WrestleMania season. We're also going to be featuring all you lovely people. And there's 2 spots remaining on the board.
Liz?
Is Liz on the board? Liz is on the board.
We got one more.
One more.
Nate,
one more X, too.
Is it fault, too? Nate?
Nate? Good answer.
Oh, man.
Is that a good answer? It's a good answer. All right, let's see. Is Nate on the board? Heading to fast money. Cody needs these points. Let's see. Oh, damn it. Damn it.
I thought I was
close. Oh.
Do you got a rebuttal? It's your turn. You got one.
All right. Let's think here. What we got? Spaz. We got Cody. We got. I gotta be careful. I didn't say that one. All right. I probably get in trouble, huh? If I say if I say
this is a PG show. Can't say that.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything that bad, right?
What?
All right. Maybe
You literally just told this. Oh Jesus.
All right. Never mind. Bad bit. All right. I'll take a stab at it. You ready?
Okay. Tell me.
All right. I'm thinking hard. And I'm pretty sure it's my time-traveling lawyer, Coot. Is he on the board?
Oh, shit.
No! Damn it, I didn't get it either.
Right?
Oh, actually, funny enough.
I get the points then, right?
Number 1 answer was Jake DeMarco. I actually was most angry with myself. That was number 1 on the board.
How didn't we not think of Jake DeMarco as an answer when you're the host?
I don't know. I should have gotten it, but... Wow, opening day. We had a great episode of Into Somewhere Sports that I was not a part of the other day. Craig recorded it. Gotta love that furry little fuck. He gets things done. And he actually is the Into Somewhere Employee of the Month. That's right, Craig. I know you can't.
Yeah, I was so close to getting it.
I know he can't hear this right now, but Craig, you've done great. And we just want to say thank you for recording when I was not available to. And Craig, Employee of the Month. So let's go ahead and everybody say congrats to Craig in the chat. We appreciate it greatly. Congrats to Craig. Do you want to say anything nice about Craig, Cody?
No, I was supposed to get that. That was my award. And
Are you mad because you're not getting the bonus trip to Hawaii that was given away in the month of March only?
Look in the contract. You promised me that because you said I'm almost guaranteed employee.
I know, and it's a robot. He's not even going to be able to like use the tickets, but still, I have to give it to him because it's what's fair.
How did I lose?
So it's not that you lost. It's just that I love the profile pictures, but he recorded and edited the entire episode into
I
like
made
15
you a profile
different
picture
file types. But he put them out in like 19 different file types and split your audio into like its own individual waves. So if I needed to at any point in time, I can just mute one of you individually. If somebody was too loud, I could adjust it. It wasn't all one. It was amazing. It was stunning.
All right.
And,
give it a round of applause to our boy Craig.
All right. Yeah, there we go. Craig, doing great. And we will have something besides just our preview of the full card of WrestleMania and which night we think each match will be on. We're still having our prediction show with the community coming up the end of Somewhere Weekly before, obviously, and we'll give the announcement on the date and time for that. We'll be welcoming anybody that wants to come on and join us to go ahead and predict WrestleMania. But this is more our early predictions of how we think the card will be finalized, which matches are going where, what night. And we're going to see how right we are. So I'm only down 9 points in fantasy. That's not too bad.
Really?
Because I didn't get to talk to Liz and figure out how to set the rest of my roster. So not doing too bad, I guess. I even assigned my quarterback to the right field, I think. I was getting it pretty good. Regardless, I know a lot about the baseballs. I swear.
Okay, who is the Mets shortstop?
So you want to know more about the New York City preschool boss that embezzled just about $3 million to buy WWE tickets and live like
Wait,
a
is that the New York City I was talking about?
Yes. So it's a head of a German immersion preschool in Brownstone, Brooklyn. They were arrested. Muriel Mizak. I thought it was Ms. Cock, but apparently not. It's Ms. Zach.
Ms.
43.
Zach? Ms.
The
Zach?
director of Kinderhouse, Brooklyn on 6th Avenue and 9th Street in Park Slope. You've heard of Kinderhouse, right?
Yeah.
Right. I think that's where you told me to send my child.
Well,
She said
no,
she
you
spent...
said that-
She pulled a stone cold stunner. Oh, that's a good one, article.
I told you
get
to
it?
send Isaiah there.
Ah, that's pretty good. I'm liking it.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Listen, she pulled a stone cold stunner when she allegedly spent $350,000 in swipe cash on a ticket, right? No, on tickets to exclusive WWE matches, some of which she bragged about on Instagram, according to a federal indictment released Wednesday. Wow.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
Muriel Mizak, forget the C must be silent, right? The director of Kid House, Brooklyn, 6th Avenue and 9th Street, allegedly spent all that money on the tickets. I believe it. So she funneled $2.75 million in tuition fees to her bank account for her own
Jesus.
personal use. And everyone's like, she spent it on wrestling tickets? And I'm like, yeah, she probably went to 2 shows in the front row. And that was it. That was all she had to do. Money was gone.
Was it worth it?
2.75 million. And then she wanted to live like a rock star, like a VIP. So she went and spent money all over the place. Travel was almost $1 million, $150,000 on food. No shit. I could say that. I'm still fat. She covered up the theft by manipulating the school's internal accounting systems. Oh boy, she's a hacker.
Oh, shit.
And she falsely showed the payments had been deposited into the school's bank account, then deleted emails that would have revealed the scheme. Oh, tricky one. Uh-oh.
Look what you
but
did.
Somebody shit themselves and figured it out. She earned $40,000 from the school, but she was on Instagram bragging about spending almost $3 million. The school inquired about her lavish lifestyle. She said that she was the beneficiary of substantial funds from her mother in Basel, Switzerland. Of course, the beneficiary was a ruse. No shit. Look where she lived. Oh, that's the kid house. Sorry. I see it now. I get it. It's just how it has to be pronounced. So interesting, though. I can see why this is such a big topic to people, because they're like, do you believe that she spent money on wrestling tickets? And it's like, yeah, people like wrestling, and how much money she spent there. So I have -1 point. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, see, Cody has -3. I don't even think I got to finish setting up the quarterbacks for the rest of the team. So I'll figure that out later. But if you didn't get to see it, today's Pyro Wrestling Live, episode 2, part 2 of episode 1, Carnage, was on today. And my God, some zany, crazy shit happened. It was a lot of fun. I think everybody enjoyed themselves thoroughly.
Well,
We had a
Nate,
great time.
she's not just going to be banned from WWE for life.
Yeah.
She might be going somewhere else for life.
I mean, it could happen. You never know. So how do you feel about Ronda Rousey saying that, hey, I don't give a shit about AEW. All I did was to give a fuck you to TKO.
I don't think TKO really cares because she sucked anyway, and I don't think.
And then she
TKO likes
realized
her.
she fucked up as well, because she's like, it's kind of funny because WWE is on Netflix. I figured it'd be easier to ask for forgiveness instead of permission. She said, I'm promoting your show, meeting MVP, the fight that's coming up. And it's fine. We didn't advertise it. It's not like we boosted the ratings of it, talking about AEW, the other night. And no shit, Revolution was not boosted by you. But regardless, she said, I was brought in the arena. They covered her with a tarp, with a fucking tarp, while she was sitting in a wheelchair to hide her. And the whole angle was very stupid. It was supposed to be a moment, but Tony apparently... So we can't talk about it. It's a private affair. No, she's pregnant, allegedly. I don't know why everybody's acting like it's some big mystery.
Oh,
Congrats to Tony if that's the case. Everyone's like, oh, she's injured. No, wait, she has a
Tony
personal
Khan's
issue.
pregnant.
And,
The other
yeah,
Tony.
Tony Storm. Yeah. Tony
Okay.
Storm is pregnant. What? We can't say that pregnant? Really?
Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
they're that upset
What
about
kind of
it.
censors did you even put on the show?
Isaiah set it up, so I thought it would be all right.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Everything's going to be censored now.
Obviously, Marina's her best friend in the whole wide world, and they grew up doing judo together.
Look at you said Isaiah, and I yawned like I was sleepy.
Yeah, I'm already
that
fighting
man's
it, all
sleepiness
right?
is
And you're not
contagious.
helping this shit. God damn it. Did you include therapy? I've done 5 shows today, all right? So she said, I've never been to an AEW pay-per-view. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm thinking less restrictive, more adult version of WWE. What I did was a fuck you to the TKO group. So that was her plan. She's not going back. There's no match planned, no...
How much did that hurt
future
TKO's feelings, though?
Would I give Courtney a hall pass? Hold on. I don't think they cared at all, honestly, Cody. I don't think TKO gave 2 shits about Ronda Rousey being there. I think Netflix might have been a little upset, but permission, no. Apology later. Would I give Courtney a hall pass for Gina? No. So I have to give her a hall pass so I could be with Gina? Yeah, absolutely. But I, if it's guaranteed, yeah, no. All right, it's fine. No problem. We'll trade. Been together 20 years. She's going to say the same thing. If she doesn't, she's lying. But I love my wife. She knows it, God damn it. WWE is offering the ultimate experience. Did you hear about this, Coach?
Tell me.
Come on, Cody Rhodes, Anita, you got to be clued in with the top WWE pasta experience.
Oh, jeez.
Pasta. We got the.
Are Liv Morgan and Cody Rhodes going to be making our pasta next?
We got the Mario theme. Yeah, because we got, I'm telling you. All right,
what crazy deal is this now? What,
$11,500 American dollars. On location.
Okay, so Liv Morgan and Cody Rhodes are going to be cooking our pasta, right?
No. You're probably going to be with one of the Street Profits, but Pasta Mania's back, brother. I was just going to say that. Damn it. You beat me to it, Coot. That's why you're my lawyer. The Champion Plus package, priced $11,500 per person, includes a front row ticket to Clash in Italy, May 31st, 2026, at the arena in Alpi, along with a series of exclusive experiences. Among them are a welcoming wine tasting with WWE superstar appearances. So they're going to come and taste wine with you. You don't know who. It just says superstar appearances. So appearances, that's multiple, could be 2. A backstage experience, pre-show hospitality, so they're going to give you a food and a drink. A ringside photo opportunity, so you get to take a picture next to the ring. And the headline attraction, a private pasta making session alongside one WWE talent.
Who's going to be that talent?
You don't know. They'll let you know when you get there and they figure out more logistics, but you got to buy it now.
Shouldn't it be a top star if you're going to be doing...
Yeah, it does not say. You have to speak to them directly and show that you're interested, but basically, yeah.
Is the superstar going to be making the pasta? They word these things weird.
I mean, they also are still, they have, I think, the 12 spots, it's capped at 12 guests, but it's $10,000, as we showed before, to get on Cody Rhodes' bus for the bus tour at WrestleMania. Just to tour the bus. That's not tickets to Mania. We saw the same thing with the podcast for $500.
How they do the tour bus thing, they act like Cody Rhodes is going to be driving the bus himself with a tour guide cap on, exploring the world.
He is driving the bus. He is driving the bus at some point. Yes, he's supposed to be driving the bus at some point, and then the tour guide is supposed to be giving you a tour. He's going to take them to the
Grand Canyon. They act like Cody Rhodes is doing the entire tour, though.
No, but he will be pointing things
out. How they word it.
And he'll be doing the entertaining, but it's Pasta Mania, brother. All right.
Oh yeah, the podcast, right? With him and Liv, right? That's
a $500 ticket just for the podcast. If you want to meet them, it's $2,000.
So again, that podcast that you can watch on YouTube when it releases, right? That same podcast.
Yes, that same one. And even if you couldn't see
Okay.
it, what is going to be done in a podcasting, scenario that really makes a difference? Milo agrees.
Liv was just on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. How much different is it going to be?
That's what I'm
Right?
saying. Like, it's a podcast. It's not a match. It's not anything you're looking forward to.
They usually say
Milo's
the same thing
eating.
every time.
That's exactly
It
my
gets-
point. They're gonna. How many times can they ask the same questions? Talk about the same things.
That's literally what they do. Like we do. Like Liv fans and
Just got to offer food. There you go. Come here. You want a
Oh.
piece of bagel?
you didn't
No.
offer me food.
No, I'm not gonna feed you. You're fat. Told you, lose weight.
Oh Jesus.
Remember we
What?
told you that awful joke? Doctor said don't eat anything fatty, and you're like, what, like chips? We're like, no, don't eat anything fatty. And you're like, I don't get it. I'm like, never mind. Hey. No back talk. We
Is that
don't
what happened to
want to hear about Jey Uso.
Is Liz there?
No.
Oh.
It's Milo just is a big eater, and he's really excited about the possibility of this heel turn, which we got
Trying
into
to
and
put
so
him in the
much more in
cage.
our WrestleMania preview video that will be out tomorrow. And then I'm hoping to go live tomorrow night with some form of game night. Regardless, I got to go get a CAT scan, so it will be sometime.
I'm not going to be there
after
already.
7.
Jake is finding me big bucks for not showing up tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's definitely happening. You're pushing your luck here, but at least we know Linda McMahon is an idiot. She put out a tweet today that I didn't see, but then people were sending my way. I don't even know why she tweeted this out.
God.
Why?
I
Is today
missed
the
this one.
anniversary of the PSP? I'm genuinely curious. She said in 2005, everything changed. The PSP was released and it did more than make gaming portable. It made entertainment personal, mobile, and always within reach. It was the beginning of life on the go. Because we didn't already have games on phones and handhelds forever. We weren't all trading Pokemon and...
What this makes
But
I
what
don't
is-
understand.
but why tweet
2005?
this out? This is
Wait,
a new tweet as well. So you see here, this was sent
Wait,
out the
actually,
24th,
Are you
yesterday.
joking or is this like a fake?
No, this is a legitimate tweet that she sent out on her Twitter. This is, and then she got
This
the
sounds
community
retarded.
note.
No offense, but
that's
this literally.
that's what I'm saying. Like, is this AI? But why tweet this out anyways? Was it the anniversary of the PSP? On what date was the PlayStation Portable released? Let's find out if my AI wife can clue us in here. It was March 24, 2005.
Okay.
Okay, so she did it on the anniversary of the PSP. So that's why she brought this up. And to be like, look, cool kids, I'm cool too, fellow children. Why else would you tweet this the fuck out? Even on the anniversary. Why? 21 years.
I don't
Yay.
understand.
She didn't say
I
like
don't-
happy anniversary, or she just tried to add her name into what was trending yesterday. Apparently this was trending on Twitter, I saw. And it's like, okay, so it's the anniversary. So that's what people are going nuts about. And so she looked ridiculous, and it was just very, 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 very funny. I'm sorry I had to point this out, but what the fuck was the point of that? God, I don't get it.
You want to? I don't know if you want to talk about this yet, since we're on the topic of dumb tweets.
Hold on, we're still getting there. I've got an order of operations.
Oh, you got an order. All right, he has an order of operation.
Yes,
He is
so-
on the. He's on it, folks. He knows
Exactly.
stuff.
So as you see right now, tickets for WWE World and Photo.
Oh, God.
That's the autograph experiences are on
I wonder
sale
how much
now.
prices.
And
will be
you can
here.
go ahead and sign up, right? They're sold through Ticketmaster, but it's your photo and auto experiences. So this is what it costs. It says your link is not valid. I think it already sold out. I think that's the issue here. So I'm pretty sure that everything is sold out already. Photo op purchases are limited to one per superstar per purchaser. Each photo session may include up to 4 people. So interestingly enough, get tickets. Adult multi-day ticket. Okay, we can look here. So if we want to go every day, it's $330. Each day is $87. So you have to pay to get in. And then to get the autographs and whatnot, you have to pay as well. So you're paying per event. You're paying per all sorts of things here. Each signing, everything you want to do there is pay as you go. You might as well pay for WWE Carnival tickets. This is who will be there each day. I'm not going to read every list, but you see as such. And I can't necessarily say that the price is worth it. Some of them are going for upwards of $200 on the, for just a photo. For a photo. I mean, granted, now WWE is discounting the price of WrestleMania tickets, so that's a positive because no one's buying them, at such high prices. But still, how embarrassing can it be at this point? And I want to find out exactly. I know it's on the other Twitter here. I don't know if I can get it to load. We'll see. But if I can, we'll find out. I don't want to do it on mobile, but.
Tell me, oh God, we need to get to a WrestleMania World or whatever they call it. I thought it used to be called WrestleMania Access or some shit like that.
Yes, and
wait, is that where that podcast with Cody and Liv is taking place? WWE World or something?
I don't know if it's at WWE World. I know, but it. So here we go. Here are the prices. I know I screenshotted one of them at one point and couldn't find where it was, but I found the tweet anyways. And it's amusing how it is just so expensive. And I mean so expensive. Regardless, check this out here. See, we'll get to that shortly next. But yeah, AJ Styles charging $101. I mean, it's not him. It's what Cody is $226.
Yeah. Okay. Can we be clear about this? Because when I complained about this the other day on Twitter, bombarded by everyone saying, the WWE wrestlers don't pay for it on their. I'm like, no shit. I know they don't set their own prices. You dumb fucks. Come on. I'm talking about TKO. Idiots everywhere. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, the $91. I mean, they're not.
Thank you for clarifying that.
But you're already spending $100 to go that day, and this is per star. So you're already paying to be there. You're paying for the tickets.
Should it not just be a package of some sort?
Access used to be like a minimal fee, and then a lot of the stuff was included, or they had reduced prices because you were already paying to enter. Trish is $100 or $150 for the pic and auto. Yeah, this right here price is not for the picture and autograph. It's one or the other. If you want both, you got to double it. So if you want them to sign the picture, it's double the price.
Under Vince, right? You just had to pay to get into access, and then you get these meet and greets, right?
Yes, and
that's how it should be.
That's pretty much what it was for most of them. I mean, some of them did have, some of the more elite stars did have a ticketing system, but it was I think 40 at the most usually. Some people were there previously, but yeah, it says visit our website to see what's in store, and then it just goes back to this and tells you to sign in. Awesome website. One of the other things we wanted to mention today is not to say I told you so. All right. It's a lot of fun being proven right over and over again, isn't it, Cody? No, losing the attitude. Yeah. We saw a lot of the people that you were not even so much once close to, but peers that shared the fandom of Judgment Day and Liv and all of it.
Some of them used to be close to, but then I got attacked because
ostracized.
I disagreed with something.
Yeah, you didn't like the booking. You thought she would make it a better face. Duo instead of continuing as a heel and let her go and ascend to Mania as a babyface and get her big WrestleMania moment. No, that's no freaking good. She's got to talk about mud huts. So we saw this here, and I snapped finally and was like, there we go. Bend the knee. You either fall in line or you aren't a real fan. And they finally outed themselves with this. And you even said, it's more, you just fake it, and that's exactly it. They don't really agree. And that's most of the fandoms today, and it's gotten extremely, extremely toxic to represent or discuss anything online. It used to be fun to have differing views and opinions, but social media makes it nauseating.
Lived on. Like multiple fans just tweeted this all out at the same time. Weirdly,
yeah. Well, of course, there's always them discussing things behind the scenes.
It started with. Wait, did you show? I'm not sure. What I'm blind, kind of. Did you show what was shown on your screen that got people all because someone a Liv fan complained about Liv and Dom being a couple, and then they're like, if you don't like Liv and Dom together, you're not a real Liv fan because you're not catering to what Liv wants and what Liv is happy with.
And apparently I'm down by 13. Well, that's great. Yeah, you know, and that's what we said, y'all Liv fans. And they really are. They're her biggest hater. And that's the funny part. You know, it hasn't changed
because
one
they
bit.
give her a bad name because just because Liv loves something, that doesn't mean you automatically have to love it too.
Yeah,
Am I
you don't
right
have
or
to
wrong?
do,
That's what they said.
wrestling's fake. It's not real. They just cannot separate this fact by some
They said, but Liv loves her
reason.
current character in booking. I'm like, she has to say that. That's PR answers.
I mean, it could
literally
be
PR.
some
It could be true, but
mental retardation.
come on, you're not telling me some of that's PR answers.
It's all they keep in kayfabe parts, and other times they don't. And that's what I'm saying. People can't separate the two.
Openly say they hate. They can't say they openly hate anything. They can't
switch it off because they're still thinking they're talking to Liv Morgan, not you know, Gia and Gianna. And it's they can't separate fact from fiction and you know, reality from the entertainment that they put on. So.
And you retweeted a Liv fan because they went through the same thing I went through. Just because you disagree with something now, right? You have that. It's like actually like
lesson of the day: stay away from all fandoms. Like I told you, none of them are good. They're all bad. Every single one of them. Got to bend the knee. If you don't agree, they push you out.
I'm gonna read this last thing. Oh, this is from Rollins Oblivion. This is a Liv fan that got kicked out of a fan base today, right? Apparently, I'm not a Liv fan anymore because I prefer her being solo. And y'all wonder why our fandom has such a terrible reputation. You're not allowed to criticize anything, not even booking, or voice your opinion, because as soon as you do, you are considered a hater.
Test you!
Listeners are.
Jeremy chiming in.
WWE wants your monies more than the Joe Blow show. That's a lot.
A lot of money.
Calling out Cody for simping is hilarious. Simping ain't easy, baby. Mets are dead.
They might be.
The thing is, Liv has called out other fans, but like I said, I was simping, and then she approved it, right? You remember that?
Yeah, but they're calling you out for simping just because you're simping, and with their simping, it's crazy. But thank you, Jer, for the massive support all week and month and year long. It's very much so appreciated.
Jake, I have an idea. Do you like bananas?
No.
Oh,
I love bananas.
Okay, pretend you're a Mets fan. We're gonna role play real quick.
So
the Mets. Pretend we're in the middle of the season. Mets are having a bad streak right now. I'm going to criticize the Mets' bad streak. Then you're gonna get all angry because I'm not a true Mets fan anymore because I'm upset about her. So Mets are in a 5-game losing streak right now. And Jake, you're a Mets fan. I do not like this losing streak that the Mets are on.
It'll be okay. I'm sure they'll do better.
Am I a fake Mets fan now?
No.
Oh, okay. You sure?
No.
Don't rage.
I'm too tired to improv. No.
Okay.
God damn it, you fake fan. No, but it is true because as soon as you say anything that doesn't go with exactly.
But why do you
want.
have to? Just because Liv loves it doesn't mean I have to love it. We are two separate human beings. You dumb motherfuckers.
You can't be. And that's the thing. Liv can't be herself. She can't. And I think that's what's so confusing. I really do. I think we're onto something there because
that's
they
not even
treat
a real person.
character in person.
Character name. Liv Morgan's not a real life person.
7-0 Yankees.
That's a character name. Okay. I'm sorry, but I don't think they understand. I think they think Liv Morgan's her real name.
Yeah. That's what I've been telling you. They think that
It's
Dom
scary.
is cheating on his wife and not telling Liv. Like, this is what I've been on about
And they're
forever
adults.
now. They're
adults.
And they're adults. They're Disney adults. They're fucking retarded adults. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's very,
They might be
very,
watching us.
very
We're in
true.
trouble now.
We are possibly going to get hunted down. They are vicious. I will say that. But
Yeah,
they are vindictive and sadistic because the moment you don't agree, it becomes their mission to end you. They want to ruin you, and life ruination and accusations and all this stuff starts flying, and it's just like it's like talking about SmackDown ratings because they did even better this week. They went to 1.439 million compared to 1.419 million. And the only reason I bring up the ratings, because I haven't given a shit in a long time, is because it's actually
Get Spaz
improving.
out of here. You said SmackDown and look at him. He has like something sticking out of his.
Listen, he's not that, okay? He is celebrating hitting 1,500 subs, but he's not that.
You said Don't say SmackDown in front of him. I told you, sir.
Okay, Friday nights down went ahead and is improving greatly. Everybody loves down. We know it. Best show in the world, and it absolutely deserves more than those amount of viewers. But that's okay because I just wanted to say, like, they've been on a downward slump for a while. Now it's improving. Why? Because people give a shit about something. Sure. They care about Randy Orton turning, and they're cheering for him, and they want to see him succeed. So I got to put my foot up. Look at that. I am so swollen in this stupid cast. It's unreal today. But let's get into our next bit of update news. Do you know that Tiffany Stratton wants to wrestle at WrestleMania? Why is this news?
I do not know.
She's like, I really want to be at WrestleMania, but we'll have to wait and see.
Really?
She's like,
really?
there's a championship involved. Obviously, she's taking on Julia. We know this is coming, but funny that, you have to make this into news.
You know what's funny? The wrestling media will immediately push this out. She said she wants to be on WrestleMania. Let's get this out of here. But when Ricochet says something, sweep that under the rug until he apologizes, and we can pop that back out. See, this is
Chris
why the
Hero
wrestling
sound
media
like a
is
hero.
retarded.
They made Chris Hero have him sound like a hero. Thank you again, Jared, for being the top donor and supporter of the stream.
I'm sorry to get off topic again, but how many times has that story changed? First, Fightful and Dave Meltzer were like, Ricochet did it on his own because he's his own man, and he's a God-forsaken citizen that just was such a nice person that went on Twitter and typed out an apology all on his own like a good little bitch. And then, a day later, it was suggested to him by a PR team, but AEW never told him to. No one in AEW ever told him to. Now, Chris Hero told him to. I thought he did it on his own.
Not Chris Hero, who works for AEW. Chris Hero, his friend.
Yeah, that
his
different.
Friend. Good friend. Close friend, Chris Hero. And we will check into AEW Dynamite.
Just happen to have the same name, no?
Over there. Just so happens to be former friends with CM Punk as well. Weird, right?
Oh, yeah.
Very weird. I don't know. The whole thing is just, we knew it was ridiculous to begin with, but they really did the best they could to protect Ricochet as much as possible. And you saw those that did talk about it. We spoke about it, Pro Wrestling Bits and a few others, but not many out of the normal circle, the JDs and others. They mentioned it, but the rest didn't. I'm glad Monster brought it up, and people did.
JD and Monster
try to make
one
it
of the
vocal,
only two, two of the only people that actually brought this up. We called it out. Be careful with Sean Ross Sapp though, because when someone asked him about it, he starts DMing people, and do you see his behavior?
Yeah, he's a dipshit. He gets angry and belligerent, and then yells at people, and then erases it and says, "No, you're crazy. I didn't do that."
Yep,
and
he's done that a lot.
I mean, close enough.
He's done it to me.
He's done it to many. So I was bitching. I was bitching on the NXT review. I was very upset.
Call the ambulance. Ambulance.
We got hit by Rick Cunt. It's not a ambulance situation. He deserves it.
That's good.
If you were bitching about Liv anymore, see, I even just said her name.
What?
No, Liv. Regardless, Elio LaFleur is injured. So I was bitching last night on the NXT review. I was mad because I'm like, why the fuck did you add Elio LaFleur as the replacement to Shawn Legacy to be in this tag tournament if you were just going to take them out? Like, what was the point of the attack? And well, that's why he got injured at a house show. So the injured replacement is not being replaced. So, or the injured man's replacement is now injured, I guess we would say.
Yeah.
And Lexis King, who was also affected during the same house show, is banged up after taking a knee to the head. Initial reports suggested he was feeling better, but an update confirmed he's not medically cleared. So maybe he's still in concussion protocol. And Pico, if Ricochet can make fun of someone with MS, can I make fun of Cody for having PMS? Oh, absolutely. It's on.
Aw.
It's approved.
You're approving it?
I have to, okay? It's a matter of not just unbiased journalism, but
you said that I would.
It's we can't have protected speech here. We got to be unbiased journalists and have to cover every angle. Remember when I told you about every angle? Keep it tight.
Yeah.
So yeah, Elio LaFleur's fucked up. So I had no reason to bitch. Oops. What are you going to do? What do you think? Chris Jericho's coming? He said, what worries me is that
the walls down.
I'm 55, 35 years in, with some career still left to go. I don't know if it's a year, 2 years, 4 years. I'm not sure. He's worried about the younger guys today in AEW and how much they're really killing themselves so quickly. I mean, look at that goddamn main event from Revolution that had to take years off your life. And he said, this was a real unfortunate thing, but he's waiting to see what happens with his contract and what's next for him. He said the future remains uncertain. So for everybody that reported and said like it was a done deal, his contract's over, none of that was correct, verified, true. They added time to his contract. Like
liars.
None of it was accurate. None of it.
Not
a
damn
goddamn
liars.
bit of it. They hooked us line and sinker. I wonder, I have yet to see it, but I'm curious how the Kenny and Swerve match, the second in their rivalry, turned out to be tonight. I feel like this should have had a much bigger build, especially knowing that it's for Kenny's EVP power. And Kenny keeps saying, I don't want to be an EVP. I don't like to use my power. And out of everybody, Kenny's the one that never uses his EVP power. Even Cody used it more than anybody else. So I guess it works. Swerve wants power and Kenny wants to be the number one contender, but I hate these.
I don't buy
situations.
Swerve as a heel.
It's
don't know.
weird. The
It's just me.
presentation,
I just
the
don't-
change of theme, it's not great yet. It's not clicking with me either.
His other theme was better, first of all, and then what's it called? I think that I don't think he plays a good heel. I think he's a better babyface. I don't know if you agree or disagree with that, but I think he operates better under a face role.
Yeah, no, I agree. So apparently it was a very strong match, and people said that the first one was better, but this one was still good. And they really played on the story of Kenny finally hit the one-winged angel. So now I'm down 16. Oh, I am screwed. But Kenny Omega, seems to be the one that looks like he might come out on top, but you never know.
Maybe
for
next
sure.
week we'll get a 40-man tag team special, like with whatever they call those tag team matches.
Well, we had an intergender match. We had Darius and Dante Martin with Zeta Steel taking on the Death Riders, Marina Shafir, Daniel Garcia, and John Moxley. So break those walls down, huh? Speedball Mike Bailey taking on Rocky Romero. MJF came back, and he had a back and forth with number one contender. We had a backstage with Edge and Christian. FTR in the ring cut a promo All right. Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy, the conglomeration, took on Clark Connors and David Finlay, the Wolves or Wolf Dogs or Dogs or the Shaggy Ones, the Scoobies. And I guess there's not much to it overall. Sounds like a pretty generic show. And we'll see what else happens before the night closed out. But we'll get into spoilers in a little bit with AEW. NXT Stand and Deliver. It's not so much like full predictions yet. Things could still change. But as of right now, Jacy Jayne defends the NXT Women's Championship. And we're not sure yet who. We've got, a few
Maybe it'll be you.
Yet. Could be. I did throw my name into the hat.
Yeah!
It would be nice to see
Did you
referee
throw my
Jake
name into
get
the
in
hat,
there.
like I told you to?
I threw your name into the Fatal 4-Way, so it'd be a 5-way.
Oh, Jesus.
I figured you'd have more chance to win there, better odds. Let them all attack each other, you show up, and then it gets done.
Show up at the end, right? Then I can run out like LA Knight did on Raw?
No, more like Johnny. You're going to sleep in the ring, and then when it's time to win, I'm just going to
Did you
push
see
you
that
on
clip?
top of one of the ladies. Oh, I watched it live. It was great. It was amazing. What a
I didn't
wonderful
catch that
comeback
on TV.
for Johnny Gargano,
I didn't catch. Did you catch the LA Knight clip though? Wait, was that shown live on Raw? Like him falling?
I don't know if it was. That's a good
You saw
question.
the clip though, right?
Yes, I did, but I'm not sure if that was shown live. I have to go back and check, but that was funny. So, yeah, we got the Fatal 4-Way, Hendry, Saints, Paige, and Tony D. That should be good. Yes, sir.
And spoiler, well, no, I'm not going to say spoiler, but, and you want that match with him at WrestleMania? I'm not going to say who. You can watch that video when we upload it, but.
I do. I
You
think
want
it's
that?
going to be insane. I think that is going to be a chaotic travesty.
Yeah!
You know what kind of shit show that's going to be?
Donkey!
I am excited.
So bad
Cody should headline event called Stand in a River.
Okay. That was great.
All right,
Okay.
that wins.
I can't
so
even
far.
lie.
That was good.
That wins.
Pico.
I can't even get mad.
Getting
That was
credit.
funny.
Woo! I
Shit.
give him.
That was
a
actually
wink and a
funny.
nod. That was great, Pico. Oof, that got me. Cody, you definitely need to go ahead and need that to happen, huh? Wow, damn. I was not expecting that at all, but still, we went ahead and had ourselves quite.
I'll give him the credit. Hold on. 1 second.
It's here somewhere. There we go. Look at that. Now
There we go.
hear it. Oh, there we go.
That was good.
He did great.
See? There you
Rumor
go.
has it, even Liz left. I want to see Balor versus Dom at Mania. Well, we've got a few more predictions coming your way. You want to go ahead and check that video out. But thank you to Pico for chiming in with the super chat, and to Jer as well. Jeremy's still the top donor of the stream. Thank you to both him and Liz yesterday for the kind support that they sent our way. Let's go ahead and, continue breaking down, because we got Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes defending the NXT tag team titles against the winner of the tournament, which we've still got a little bit more to get through. And then Miles Bourne and Johnny Gargano. So Bourne and Gargano, I mean, this is kind of a preview, but what's going on, Casey? Hopefully you're doing well. We got to connect soon for that interview. Miles Bourne, I think, will retain. We'll see what happens next week when they face off in MSG. I think that's going to be entertaining, but
Still trying to find a way to get there.
yeah.
We're going to try to make it happen.
And then Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes, well, we've got options for who they can defend the tag titles against. And we've got to see, more than likely, I'm thinking that it's going to be the NXT Bloodline. That's what I'm calling them now. And the Birthright is the NXT Bloodline. I think they're going to win the tag titles as well. I don't see Baylor and Smokes holding on to these things very long. I think they were just transitional champions. That's all. As far as the ladies go against Jacy Jayne, we've got this matchup to look forward to at MSG. The number one contenders match, Lola Vice taking on Gray. I'm excited for this one. Kendall Gray, I hope wins, but I'm not sure. They could give it to Lola Vice to have her take on JC Jane, and she finally ascends to the mountaintop. But she does have the AAA women's title for now, so maybe not. Putting it all in Gray's corner, I'd be okay with. I mean, she was the Evolve champ and held on to it for a very long time until they basically took it from her and said, hey, you're moving up. So I think that's a good place to be. And JC Jane taking on Gray. Gray has everybody else's number, finally gets hers. Huge celebration happens. JC can finally move up to the main roster, as that's way overdue as well. There's a lot of good things to look forward to, but it may be a little bit different. We got to see what happens this Tuesday. And then, of course, Hendry, Saints, Paige, and Tony D. This can go a number of ways. I could see Ethan Page getting the title again. And the only person I kind of don't see winning here, kills me to say, but
Wave your hands from side to side, say.
It's not like I don't believe. I'm a real fan. I'm telling you, Cody, I'm a real fan. I do. I want him to have the title, the main title, the WWE.
I want him to have it too.
Wave your hands.
You get the point.
You want
I
him
wanna
to
see
be the world
Hendry
champion?
on SmackDown.
Do you think he will be?
Him
One
and
day or no?
Danhausen tag champs on SmackDown first, and then we got Joe Hendryhausen going ahead and then winning the WWE Championship. Yes, he'll be champion at some point. He was great.
You think he'll be world
TNA
champion,
and
though?
NXT champion.
Or do you
Yes,
think he's
I
going to
do.
be a comedy act by the
I
main
think they're
roster?
going to see the value in him. I think they are seeing the value in him slowly, because he's not booked this way constantly. He did a few comedy things, but it was also
I thought
like,
he was on
okay,
SmackDown,
it was
though. What
Christmas
happened?
time. Because he wasn't fully called up yet. It was like a temporary thing, and then he's doing a favor essentially for NXT, but not. It was a little bit confusing.
So when he's
but
officially called, he's on SmackDown?
yes,
Is that what? Okay.
I guess Post-Mania is the official call-up for him, supposedly, but we'll see.
Looking forward to it. You know what? Why not? Like it can bring entertainment
Ricochet's
value to the
pre-tape
show.
promo. Of course, you can't hear the booze. Side to side. Yeah, I think that Saints would be fun to see win here, but Tony D winning with the crazy hair and the new gimmick, the former Don, I like it. It's exciting. It's interesting. It's different. Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Joe Hendry, send them all up. I love it. I do.
I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
I love it. Yeah. No, really, I'm excited. So far, so good. And then, of course, Sexy Red. Sexy Red. Sexy Red, Cody. Sexy Red.
Sexy
kills me.
Red.
Sexy Red. It's Sexy Red. She's back. Aren't you excited?
Yeah.
Come on, let me hear it. Sexy.
Red!
There we go. Sexy Red.
There we I was hitting my vape when you
Oh.
originally did that, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, you can't sing with that.
No.
It doesn't work. I could talk a little bit, but I can't. No, it doesn't. How do you guys feel? WWE letting their fan names on the ring apron for $400. Probably super small. They'll cut it out, frame it, and send it to you. Yeah, anything they can do to make money. They already had a decrease in people purchasing the ring canvas. So now people get their name on the mat at WrestleMania. So it could be like, oh my God, Liv may or may not land on my name and possibly get fluid on my signature.
Jesus Christ.
And then they cut it out and mail it to you, and then you can use the DNA to clone her. Pretty good for $400 now, right? You're seeing the deal here.
Why not?
Wh-
Wait, I kind of see it. I see the vision.
What if you get like a half, a half Cody Rhodes, half Liv hybrid? Kill me, like a Watto type thing. It's just a mashup of everybody's DNA.
Oh Jesus! That
Sounds like
You think that
Cody
would be terrifying?
got his body, but Liv's face. It could work.
They
with
look like
this.
they could be siblings, no?
Right? Now you're catching on. You know it, stepbrother. This is, interestingly enough, usually my top show of the year. I'm very, very, very excited about going ahead and seeing Stand and Deliver. Oi, oi, oi. We'll be covering it, the review live after the show next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. Tomorrow night, game night will be delayed, but we will have a video up for you guys in the interim of our WrestleMania 42 night and card predictions. We're finishing out the card and letting you know what goes where. And while we're bringing that up, look at that. Brock Lesnar says he returns so he could feed his kids. And then he's only back for a short amount of time. Coming from Fightful, he said, shit, I went back to work so I could feed my kids. You should see my grocery bill. Have you seen his daughter? He said, I left the company years ago, and I'm grateful that I'm back for a short time here. So I'm really grateful for all the opportunities that I've had in my life. He is not here for
He cares
long.
about it.
Interesting. He's not here for long. Yes, he is a great father, which is good to hear, apparently, you know, and I wonder,
where can you find this podcast? I wanted to watch it.
That's a good question. I probably should know this answer, but I don't. And
I don't either.
Brock's got some amazing children, so he's not kidding.
If you do find that, send it to me. If you're worried to watch it, you know?
Yeah.
Or you can just tell everyone if you find it while we're on
Yeah.
air.
I mean, but look at he's got his kids. No wonder why the grocery bill is massive. You know, you got Mini Lesnar,
Jesus.
Mini-er Lesnar, and then all them Lesnars. They're eating them out of house and home. I believe it. You know, it's a lot of kids. I get it. But damn.
He seems like a good dad, though.
Yes. He seems like he cares. This was on the Spittin' Chicklets. I'm not kidding. Lesnar, in the midst of a WrestleMania program with Femi, and on the lead up to it, he sat down with Spittin' Chicklets for an interview. So that's the podcast you can find. Episode 631 of Spittin' Chicklets. The guys are joined by UFC champion and wrestling legend and an all-time hockey dad, Brock Lesnar, in an unreal interview about his life and motivation to be someone great. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Casey. $10K to ride a bus with Cody is insane. Insane. You can find it on Apple Podcasts. Here, I'm going to throw it in the link in the description and the chat. There you go, guys.
That's not the only insane thing. Even at MSG coming up, right? Like,
Spittin'
there's
Chicklets.
a $900 package for every meet a bunch of superstars, and if you want to ad live, it costs an additional. Yeah,
that's cheap. We're talking $11,500 to make pasta, possibly with Femi's nephew.
And all that oil and jizz you cover yourself in dries up.
Oh, Jesus. I told you not to tell anyone that.
Sorry, but Spittin' Chicklets with Brock Lesnar is where we heard that from, and no wonder why he's trying to keep his grocery bill down. Daniel Moody, rest in peace. All joking aside,
where are they a YouTube podcast? Sorry. But
no, Apple Podcasts, apparently, but terrible timing. Daniel Moody, rest in peace, son of Hall of Famer Paul Bearer. Obviously, independent wrestler known as DJ Pringle has passed away. Unfortunately, Daniel Moody, the son of Paul Bearer, he wrestled on the independent circuit as DJ Pringle, has passed away. His death was announced Tuesday by Steve Stasiak of Book Pro Wrestlers. He's the last surviving member of the immediate Moody family. His father, William Moody, obviously Paul Bearer and Percy Pringle III, died March 5th, 2013. His mother, Diana, died January 31st, 2009. His older brother, Michael, died in 2014 at the age of 34. So that's really unfortunate.
That's sad.
Yeah. 2014, Daniel and his brother accepted Bear's introduction and induction into the Hall of Fame. The Undertaker appeared in character at the ceremony to pay tribute. I remember that. That was very, very moving, and it was a great moment. But that's a terrible bit of news there. And rest in peace, obviously, Daniel Moody going too soon. That is very upsetting, but I mean, certainly was loved by many and lived a hell of a life. So hell of a father as well. His father, loved his kids, and they always made sure that was known. I didn't hear of a cause of death, but it's all, still early reporting. So Well, we'll see more about it as time passes, but in the meantime, it's just it's an unfortunate thing because he's so young. He's lost all of his family at such a young age too. His dad passing away, his mother passing away before that. Yeah, just really upsetting. So hopefully, we get some good news out of this and something positive happens because his family's legacy is fantastic. And if you haven't gone ahead and seen, highlights of Paul Bearer's work, please let this go ahead and motivate you to do so. And Spaz will be live in a few minutes. He's got the TNA Sacrifice preview that him and I went ahead and prepared. It's the TNA Sacrifice 2026 Get Hyped episode on his channel. So that'll be live shortly for you guys to go ahead and check out. Link, as always, will be in the description and in the chat. And this show should, if everything goes right, take you directly to it when it ends. But yeah, you and I, previewing WrestleMania, adding matches as we go through. Unfortunately, right now, from what we're hearing, it seems to stand to reason that they don't have any plans for Gunther. How is that possible? So they don't have anyone for him to retire right now. Is apparently, I guess there was discussion at first, maybe it could be Randy. Maybe it could be, we could do something with Rey Mysterio, maybe Lesnar. Okay, no, Lesnar's waiting till Minnesota, and we're going to do that at SummerSlam. All right, so he has to retire somebody, and that's what sucks about this gimmick. They got all this heat, right? What have they done with it, Cody?
Absolutely none.
Absolutely gall at this point, and it's really depressing because here that they really could have a top heel. That the fans do loathe Gunther, but they don't hate him.
It's like actually criminal to not have him on WrestleMania, though. Like after retiring Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles.
And at this point,
the hell?
How much time do we have left until WrestleMania exactly? Let's ask Craigbot. That's right, just 23 days away, 13 hours and some change, 50 minutes, 30 seconds. It's crazy, but good night, Chair. It's crazy indeed, and I am just really, I hate to say just baffled, but I am. How is Gunther not doing anything at Wrestle-fucking-Mania? Cody, what is wrong with this picture? I don't get it.
I do not know. That's why the career killer gimmick was.
He beat John Cena. He choked him out and made him tap out. It's in the chat. It's a god. Yeah, there's the emote. How do they not have anything prepared for this man? How are they not? And if they do, what? They're going to rush into it in the next 2 weeks? I can see how certain matches like an LA Knight, possibly facing somebody could add up, but the rest of it, I don't know how you get there. And I don't mean Gunther and LA Knight. I mean LA Knight and his opponent being. And if you want that revealed, you got to tune into our show tomorrow. That's right, when you and I go ahead and discuss our card for WrestleMania. But let's go over and check out Dynamite, see how this show turned out to be. A little bit of spoiler territory for you here quickly. So we'll switch over to the screen. We're done with that. We'll switch out of spoilers. Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland. Kenny wins. He actually does hit the one-winged angel, gets the 3 count and the pinfall. Really solid 20-minute match. He sold his exhaustion well. Twitter loved it, of course. Really strong from Swerve and Omega, though, apparently. We had the 6-person tag with Darius and Dante Martin and Zeta Steel taking on the Death Riders. Of course, the Death Riders defeated Top Flight in 11 minutes. Who could have thunk it? Speedball, Mike Bailey, Rocky Romero. I say, who gives a shit? Skip. Exactly. Skippity-doo-dah, Spike Bailey. He won. Good old Spike Bailey. Uh-huh. That's what I'm going to call him. Speedball Mike is now Spike. I like it. So good old Spike, he beats him. Who gives a shit? MJF, he mocks Minnesota. And then he's challenged by Kenny Omega, the #1 contender and still the EVP. Yay. Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy, they go ahead and they lose to the Dogs. The Dogs finally hit the full clip. Bang, bang. Get the win. Who gives a shit about the War Dogs? You've already beaten them to hell. They're winning now, see? They can get a win. Well, now they need 30. So who gives a fuck? War Dogs. Kyle Fletcher appeared and everybody fell asleep. Mina Shirakawa took on Tekla. Can you guess who won?
Who?
Not Mina, that's for goddamn sure. Of course, Tekla, the spider lady, creepy, she won. Kenny Omega is interviewed backstage saying that he is going to have a contract signing between him and MJF so they can have their match at the pay-per-view. Darby Allin versus Roosh in a no count-out match is the main event. And, of course, a loud fuck chant broke out from the crowd. Not exaggerating either. So, why they're chanting fuck ice still, I don't know. But Darby...
I don't know.
Crashed and burned on the floor, and everybody chanted fuck ice.
Wait.
They're in Minnesota, I get it, but, like, come on.
When, the Trump... when you Trump
there
something.
We go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Casey.
But anyway, when they were showing the Don at WrestleMania or SummerSlam this past August, remember I heard Backlash keep politics of any sort out of pro wrestling.
Yes.
But when AEW does fuck ice, it's okay.
That's okay, apparently. So,
Granted,
it sounds like an amazing episode of Dynamite. And no, they're not going to, Casey. I don't believe that they're going to make it into a multi-man match. I think it's just going to be Drew and Jacob, possibly with a crazy stipulation, and Cody and Randy. Makes me Randy. Cody, speaking of which, Mr. Rhodes O'Needy, as Spaz is getting ready to go live and you and I are getting ready for bed, I need you to tell these amazing people before we get into next week's Into Somewhere Weekly, where we have our full Stand and Deliver predictions and preview for so much coming up with our WrestleMania week. We've got a lot of content coming up, our favorite WrestleMania moments, our least favorites, and a couple of roundtables you're not going to want to miss. A lot of extra 2K gameplay. We're going to keep up with Pyro Wrestling Live. We have our champion SpongeBob being cashed in on by the loan in the bank left and right. But those crazy forces are not able to prevail. The cabinet of former presidents and, legal members have tried, but they've not been able to stop the Sponge or the Shrek. So we're going to have to see what happens on the next episode. But Cody, let these people know what you're up to on your channel and where they can find you.
Yes, sir. You can find me over on my Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, at Judgment Day Era. I slowly started to progress with the Twitter change. I changed the big name to like Cody, but the at is still Judgment Day Era for now. But you can find me over on my YouTube also at Judgment Day Era, and you can find me on my Instagram at Cody_Onedy_316. And I did a baseball gaming stream. It wasn't long, but because we were tuning in to open in Germany, and Nate wanted me to get to Netflix for opening night. But anyways, sorry for my rambling. Continue with what you were going to say.
No, that's right. You can find Cody online. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube, Judgment Day Era. You're going to be directed to Spaz and I talking about TNA Sacrifice after this, so make sure you enjoy it. Subscribe over there, give him a thumbs up, and tell him that Into Somewhere sent you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here with us and making it a great Wednesday night as always. Tomorrow, game night will happen in some form. We'll do something, even if it's more Pyro Wrestling Live, and we do stuff fun with the chat. We'll find a way to make something work. It'll just be later than usual. I got to get a CAT scan. We know what time it is. Hit subscribe, hit like. Make sure you follow on Twitter. Countdown ended. Until then.
Play this song on our way out.
Yeah. Chat going wild, we just press live. Jake in the chair, Cody on vibe. Thumbnail done, but the numbers climb. Another weird clip, another wild time. Scrolling that queue like a shopping cart. Hit play on a mess, then tear it apart. Pause on the frame, zoom in on the fail. Bestie, that's Cam, throw it in the hell. Hey! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. to the show where the takes hit rude. Mic in our face, but we talk like dude. Hit him with the side eye, sip then stare. Why you breathing like that? Whole chat share. Inside joke turns into a cult. Clip it, ship it, algorithm jolt. From the first bad intro to the last hot take. If you click this once, then you ours, no escape. Yeah! I am that bitch. You are my bitch. I am that bitch. You are my bitch. Forever. Into somewhere we don't play it safe. Every cringe king, every chaos faith. If you typed in the chat, now you're part of the bit. You my bitch, I'm your bitch. Yeah, we locked in this. Whoa.